So one of the things I do like about how we approach the specialty pharmacy that I think is a little bit different is we provide a glide path, if you will. So it starts with optimizing the 340B network, plugging our analytics tool in, getting the most we can and squeezing the balloon of the already existing network, understanding where drugs are going, are they going to appropriate pharmacies, are the appropriate providers in the appropriate place on the cost report. So how do we launch that up, going through and build a retail pharmacy that we can start capitalizing on with meds to beds, with employee prescriptions, with other clinic prescriptions in there, and get that going. I think that's unique, because we can drive, while this is being built, millions to the health system, and then have that cover the cost of doing it.
They are really excited about the program, generally speaking. They're very supportive of, working with us to take a look at their 340B program so that we can look at anything that we could do to optimize it. And there's, you could work 340B day in, day out, and you can still find ways to optimize it, to make it more compliant, to make sure you're capturing everything coming out of that health system. So they've been wonderful about that. I think they're really excited about the idea that we will grow their 340B savings back to the health system while taking care of their patients, and they'll be reinvesting some of those savings into the specialty pharmacy project, and it's been tons of support for that.
Getting paid more for doing better by their patients. I love
Absolutely.
I love it.
One of the main leaders that I've been speaking to and working with, she's really been my go-to, my person that I go to see who in the health system, who in the leadership team at this health system we can talk to get the answers, and really providing the knowledge required to be a leader in the specialty pharmacy. As anybody that's worked in a health system, trusting outside bodies can be difficult. So I've had to build that trust and that communication between myself and this leader to be able to establish something that's going to be successful in the future.
We come from a major academic medical center. What lessons did you learn from that experience that you're applying now to help drive this?
Yeah, so communication is very important. I learned that right out of the gate working in a health system. If you want something done, if you think you want something done, communicating that is the most effective way. There are all different ways and avenues to communicate, but one of the things we've had to deal with, ever since COVID is we're working virtually. So some of the conversations and meetings that are had are virtually, and establishing that trust is even more difficult when you're not in a face-to-face conversation. So one of the main things that I've had to do is just increase my one-on-one time with leaders in the organization to make sure that we're on the same page, to make sure that the questions that need to be asked are being asked, to break down all the walls and the barriers of, what would this person think of me, or can I ask this question, or I'm not sure if I know the answer and I don't want everyone to know that I don't know the answer. That's what we're here for. We're here to make sure that we're building up these leaders, and they've never had a specialty pharmacy before. That's where we come in. We come in to provide those answers, to provide that confidence that they need to not only start and open a specialty pharmacy, but manage it and run it and make it successful in the future.